profile when obviously you're Yemeni Muslim and gay. Like that's not a combination we hear about often. So what do you why do you think that is?
It's definitely hard to be a gay or openly gay Yemeni,
Yeah.
just because of society of everything that comes with being Yemeni. Uh, it makes it hard for sure to open up, but
What made
um,
you come out actually? Like, what made you decide, like, out of nowhere? Because you know how strict Yemenis are. So, like, what made you wake up one day and be like, hey, like, I'm gonna come out and like, how'd you come out to your parents? Actually, that's all I want to know. Like,
well,
how
the
was that?
thing is, I've like struggled my whole life with accepting myself, because you don't hear about it. You kind of have to figure it out by yourself,
Yeah.
and it was definitely hard. It was you're fighting demons at the end of the day, um, and
So
then
what's your level of faith? Just so everyone knows like what kind of like religious level like how often do you pray? Like what's from 1 through 10? What's like what can you tell us like a level
well,
of faith?
the thing is, of course, like I grew up in a Muslim with a Muslim household. I I am Muslim, and like I'm not a perfect Muslim, but I do the best that I could,
Yeah.
I
just
feel you.
like
Same,
everybody
same,
else.
same, same, same.
I mean,
I'm
do you
perfect
do you
either.
fast during Ramadan?
I try to do the best that I could, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like I don't know. I feel like you need to know sometimes like what level because some people when they try to come at you, they try to come at you as if they're like on another like whoa, he's like
It's just
you
uncommon, so it's like if a lot of people, can talk about it. If a lot of people are doing it, it's not a big deal.
yeah
But if it's like something small and everybody's against it, it's easier to target
yeah.
that.
I mean,
You know,
do you feel like you're caught in the middle of like your religion and sexuality?
definitely, I would say so. I mean, you know, like you don't hear of a gay Muslim, like that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So accepting myself and my religion, like yeah, sometimes of course I do feel like I'm caught in the middle, and I'm trying to make everyone happy, but I'm also trying to make myself happy.
Yeah, and you want to be
So
real with yourself too. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to
exactly,
you don't want to be this like
a
fake
fake
person that you're
person,
not. I guess you. I
exactly.
know. So how did, like, when you told your parents, how did they react? Like, when you first told them?
I mean, of course they were upset. They didn't understand it.
Yeah,
They they told me that it wasn't right, it was wrong,
yeah,
and
And
I feel like
how did you feel? Yeah.
yeah. That's probably
the
the hardest
level of
thing.
acceptance that I've already had for myself to come out to them, like I was already advanced. It was very hard for them because they just heard it and they don't know anything about it, so they tried to talk me out of it, saying it was a phase, that I can change still. Yeah, just my parents were trying to tell me that no, that's not the right path. That I was either influenced, somebody did something to me, but you know, I knew since I was a very, very young boy that something was different, even before I hit puberty. So, so, um, so
Yeah.
like growing up, I kind of realized that it's not a phase. I was born that way. Um, so like that was basically them thinking that it was a phase and me knowing that I am this way.
So how long did it take for them to like fully accept like what was going on, that you're like actually gay?
I mean, it's still a battle till this day. They don't accept the fact that I am gay. They accept that I am their son, but as far as being gay, it's it's still a battle.
Yeah.
How did you start off like how did you start off
It
the
was just,
conversation to your family,
I mean, they've noticed that I was different. I've started becoming very depressed, just very closed off, and I isolated. I haven't, I don't spend time with them. I feel like I also blame them. Um, so it was to a point where they started noticing, and they sat me down to talk about it, and um,
and you blame them for what? What do you mean like you blame them?
not blame them.
Yeah.
I started like hating everything like around me just because I couldn't be open. I had a lot of
Yeah.
anger.
Yeah.
I was just very
Yeah.
closed off, and so it was like to a point where just I kind of like exploded and
Hmm.
told them that I was.
Wow.
I mean, you're really brave for doing that, and I love like you for I love you for that, and I love you for being confident. And I
Thank
know
you.
it's easier to talk. Do you think it's easier to talk about this topic than it was like 10 years ago?
For
You know?
sure. I didn't
Yeah.
accept it myself. I used to like I even thought being gay like was a bad thing. You know, I had homophobia even.
Wow.
Just because of the people around me, they all did. So it kind of influences you. So when I noticed that I was, I it was just very hard. And but like I got to accept myself,
Yeah.
and um and it's just like every day I'm still learning, you know, and like finding myself.